Very good morning to all of you, dear students. Today we learn a new poem, When You Are Old, that is written by William Butler Yeats. William Butler Yeats is an Irish poet and dramatist and was one of the most popular writers of the 20th century. He was born in Dublin in Ireland. His father, John Butler, was also an artist and writer. He encouraged Yeats to attend art school in Dublin, but William Butler did not make much progress in the art school in painting, and he began writing poetry in his teenage. And his early poetry echoed Shelley, Spenser, and the pre-Raphaelite poets of that age. And this poem is linked to his life. He fell in love with an extraordinary beautiful Irish nationalist, Maud Gonne, who chose not to marry him and married a revolutionary who became a martyr in Easter 1916 rebellion. But Yeats continued to celebrate the beauty and talent of Maud Gonne in a series of poems and portrays his deep frustration and unhappiness. With the active support of an rich Anglo-Irish widow named Lady Gregory, he founded the Abbey Theatre. He wrote plays which not only expresses his nationalism but also his love for Maud Gonne. The present poem, When You Are Old, is also addressed to Yeats' beloved. The poet tells her that one day she will become old, her eye will lose their soft look, and her hair will turn grey. She will sit by a fireplace and will be drowsy or sleepy. The poet tells her that then she should think of her beautiful beauty and her black and deep eyes. Then she will remember that when she was young, many men admired her beauty, sometimes with genuine love and others with only short affection. She will also remember that among those men there was one man, the poet, the Yeats, who loved not her physical beauty but her pure soul. The poet loved even the sorrow of her face and changing with the passage of time. And he further says that after recalling these things, she will bend down near the fireplace and will sadly remember how love has gone away and disappeared from the world. But only the poet's love for her is still fresh and constant. Okay, look at the poem. In the poem, when you are old and grey and full of sleep, nodding by the fire, take down this book and slowly read and dream of soft look your eyes had once and of their shadow deep. How many loved your moments of glad grace and loved your beauty with love false or true, but one man loved the pilgrim soul in you and loved the sorrow of your changing face. In the first stanza, the poet says that when you will be old You will remember one day when you will become old, your eye will lose their softness, soft look, and your hair will turn grey, and you will sit by the fireplace and you will be sleepy, you will feel asleep. The poet tells her then she should think of her beautiful fair youth and her black and deep eyes. Then she will remember one day how many loved your moments of. She will remember that when she was young, many men admired her beauty, some with genuine love, other with short love or with temporary affection for her. And she will also remember among those men there was one man, the poet, who loved her, not her physical beauty, but the pilgrim soul, the pure soul. The poet loved even the sorrow, sadness of her face that is changing with the passage of time. And bending down beside the glowing bars, murmur a little sadly how love fled and placed upon the mountain overhead and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. In this line, the poet says that after recalling all such things, she will bend down near the fireplace and will sadly remember how love has gone away, disappeared from the world. And the poet's love for her is still fresh and constant. Furthermore, addressing to Maud Gonne, the poet invites her to cast her mind forward. When she will be lost in sweet memories of her soft looks, charming youth. At that time, she will remember the poet's love for her. Look at the stanza, the last two lines. In these lines, the poet talks about that. And placed upon the mountain overhead and hid his face amid a crowd of stars. In this line, the poet says that she should picture to her mind the difference between what she was and what she is. She will sadly recall how all lovers except one proved inconstant. All their love has fled and hidden among the mountains and the stars. All the lovers has fled and hidden among the mountain and the star, but only the poet kept loving her. Although she had become old, the poet's love for her is spiritual, not the physical one. The poet asks her beloved to think of the youthful days when she is old. She will remember that when she was young and beautiful, many men admired her beauty and expressed their love for her, but one of them, the poet, had a true love for her. He loved her soul, not her body. He loved her even after she became old, while the false lovers had left her. She says that the poet says that all their love has fled and hidden among the mountains and the stars, but the poet is the one who is still kept loving her. So, this poem is talk about the poet's lover, whose name was Maud, and the poet talks about the theme of the love, loss and regret. Love is presented as a spiritual relationship rather than a physical one. Poet love her spiritually, not the physical one. The poem is also emphasizes the evanescence of love. It is remembered in old days with regret. It disappears and hides its face in the midst of stars after crossing the mountain. The fading of beauty and disappearance of love give rise to a profound sadness, essentially romantic in character. The poem is characterized by wistfulness and melancholy. This poem is based on a sonnet by Pierre de Ronsard, that is, of his lady's old days. The poem focuses on the theme of love, loss and regret. Love is presented as spiritual love, not the physical one. Poet remembers in many of his poems to his beloved Maud. If you have any query, or if you do not understand any line, any of this stanza, you can ask me. Anyone else? Yes, in this poem, the poet talks about his beloved, whose name was Maud, and he says that when she became old and she will no longer be beautiful, then she will think of her youth. She will remember that many people admire her beauty, but one man, the poet, had true love for her. He loved her soul, not the body. The poet asked her beloved that when she is old, she would think of her past, when she was young and beautiful, when men admire her beauty. Many of them loved her beauty. Some of them were genuine, while others were false lovers. But there was one man, that is the poet, who had a spiritual love for her. He loved her soul, and when she is old, she will remember that man loved her not only in her youth. This man loved her not only in youth, but at every stage of her life. He loved her, even her face expressed sorrow and grief. Okay. In next class, we will discuss the question and answers. Okay. Thank you.